This is Brother Joel coming to you on my YouTube channel with another episode, another topic that we want to discuss with you. Um, this topic is just we're saying we're simply saying what if. This is just not the name of a topic, but we're just saying what if. Um, for example, we said what if the whole murder that we saw take place with George Floyd. What if that was a situation where George Floyd was a sacrifice? What if George Floyd was a sacrifice? I know we probably would never think about that. We probably would think that would be unheard of. But look, Black Lives Matter. You heard me say some time ago, some years ago, I said when the Michael Brown was murdered in Ferguson, Missouri, first went down, I had some contact with some people in St. Louis who I worked with over the years, and they were saying to me about the first people that was on the ground there, and that was doing something, and all of a sudden, people started to appear and show up that wasn't from the area, wasn't from St. Louis, and never seen them before. All of a sudden, these people were able to galvanize and change the whole dynamics of the movement, of the protests, everything. And all of a sudden, the people, Black Lives Matter, began to show up. What if, once again, what if Black Lives Matter is a group that's sponsored by finance all the way bankrolled by the government? What if they were? What if this whole thing that happened with the murder of George Floyd, once again I'll say it, I repeat myself, was a sacrifice? We cannot underestimate the magnitude of the degree that these people will go to start a race war, to start any kind of war. And the whole idea, understand this, the whole idea is depopulation. Get rid of as many people as you can by any means necessary in getting rid of them. So once again, what if Black Lives Matter is financed and bankrolled by the government? It's been done before. This wouldn't be nothing new. The first time that they have got behind a group or organization, put money, put the people out there, change the whole shift, the whole focus of the movement. Because you recall the past movement, past demonstration, past protests have been totally different. Totally different, y'all. Once again, if you have any comments, any kind of feedback you want to give me on this, go right ahead. We'll try to deal with it, try to answer your questions. But that's just a what if. What if we see a lot of these deaths and murders that's taking place? What if these are sacrifice? Because let's be clear, you guys, there is some secret society groups. They're here. They've been here for a while. It ain't just like they jumped up on the scene. They've been here. You got Freemasons. You got groups that was back in the day. Now we know for a fact. We did some research, did some studying. The Minutemen, who is a group that was right here in Des Moines, their names are one of the names that came up that bombed the Black Panther Party back in 1969 up on Lever Street. The Minutemen, which is a white supremacist group. So you have secret society groups, Freemason. You have black groups the same way, Black Boule. You got them on both sides, y'all. And they collaborate and work together. You may not think so, but they collaborate and work together because we're talking about a secret society. You know? Don't never think that these people don't collaborate and work together. They do. They get money. They do sacrifices. They do all kind of stuff. Look, when we talked about the Johnny Gosch kidnapping that took place back in 1982 here in Des Moines, Iowa, paperboy that was kidnapped in West Des Moines, We interviewed Senator John DeCamp, who was a senator at that time out of Omaha, Nebraska. He has a book out. Google it, maybe you can catch it on Amazon. Franklin Credit Union Cover-Up. We traced that thing all the way from Omaha, Nebraska to the White House. George Bush, the father, was involved. They had a black man in Omaha who was the point man for the Republican Party. And Larry King was his name. He was a point man. And so when the Republicans would have their big fundraisers, they went to Boys Town, which was an orphan. Most of the kids in Boys Town, they were orphans. They would go and get the kids out of Boys Town, take them to their parties when they would have the big Republican parties. And Larry King, Omaha, Nebraska, black man, big Republican, was a front man for the Franklin Credit Union Cover-Up. Omaha, Nebraska, y'all. Check it out. So this is not unheard of, but it takes us, we don't think that this kind of stuff will go on. We don't think that these people do it. Yes, they play for high stakes, y'all, and they do sacrifices. Yes, they do. They sacrifice individuals. The Illuminati, all of this, they all run together, y'all. They all run together. This ain't no separate thing. And we got to understand, these people play for high stakes. Seriously. So I just wanted to run that past y'all. Like I said, what if Black Lives Matter was financed and bankrolled by the government to divert the whole movement? See, what if the murder of George Floyd was a sacrifice? See, you got secret society groups on both sides. You got them in the black community and you got them in the white community. Secret society groups. Been here for a minute, y'all. When we had radio station KUCB, my beloved sister Harsha Mayron, may her soul rest in peace. And we talked about these kind of secret society. These Skulls and Bones is a secret society George Bush the father, elite satanic group, is a member of out of Yale University. See? So once again, these are the kind of things that's happening. And we get so sidetracked because so much stuff is thrown at us. And once again, the whole murder of George Floyd, the whole Black Lives Matter movement was to divert the whole movement. See, to divert it. What if his death was a sacrifice? See? And don't think that some people didn't get some big time money and get paid off. Don't think they didn't, because they did. What if DMX's death was a sacrifice? See? We don't know. We don't know what's behind the scenes on this stuff, y'all. Same thing with Tupac. What if we don't know that his death was a sacrifice? See? Because Tupac both and DMX began to talk about the nitty-gritty stuff that goes on behind the scene. I mean the serious nitty-gritty stuff. And once again, you have to understand and realize these people, their allegiance is Satan, is the devil. That's who their allegiance is. They worship, they praise. That's they boss. It's Satan, the devil. See, that's what they do the sacrifices for. And look, some of the shows we have did over the years on radio station KUCB, we interviewed some of the people, and they talk about sacrifice. When you look at the wealthy elite families in this country, I mean wealthy elite families. We're talking about the Rothschilds, we're talking about the Bushes, we're talking about the Harrimans, we're talking about the Mellors, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, all of them. These are the elite wealthy families. They are the ones that call the shots at the high level. And they, once again, their allegiance is to Satan, is to the devil. That's who they worship. That's who they pay homage to, is Satan, the devil. That's their allegiance, y'all. See, this is real stuff. Don't think that it's not. This is real stuff. Once again, this video is entitled What If? And inshallah, take it, share it, pass it on. Try to put it in as many people hands you can. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll try to drop some more videos on you as we try to bring you more insight into the time and what is going on.